Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DPW. We will take a look at the daily time frame. I've done this analysis many times before, although it's been a while. However, after today's price movement, definitely a pretty interesting chart going into next week from a trading perspective. As far as just kind of a quick recap of things, the overall movement here has essentially been just this next comment is not geared towards the company itself. I don't know anything about the company. I'm just making this statement, judging how the price has acted. So from a price action perspective, this thing has basically been a pump and dump. I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. That right there was a very, very impressive move. And then within the time span of a month and a half, the price has essentially gone right back to where it started. So, but that's what also brings about now the interesting part going forward. And this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while. And if you have, especially with, this price range, I'm sure you've seen stocks that go through this pump and dump type price movement. And then they come near key levels of support. And then there can be some very, very nice bounces. Now, that doesn't mean there's going to be a guaranteed bounce. That's why, as always, risk management, risk control is so important. But it's a very interesting scenario. And that's what we have here. Like I've already pointed out, the pump and dump has already happened. But now the price is actually starting to work its way right back down towards this area here at 12 cents. And 12, right around 12.13, give or take a penny or two. But 12 and 13 is, interesting because, the last time the price was down this area of the chart, a very, very nice bounce occurred. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. If the price does continue to, sink down there and get down there, does that mean that it's guaranteed to all of a sudden repeat history and go back up to 35 cents? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is it wouldn't be shocking to see a bounce. And it's at least rational, and it's a valid, thought to have. Whereas if I'm sitting here saying, hey, it's looking like the price could bounce off 12 or 13, and it never has before, you'd be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? Why would you say 12, 13? There's no track record. There's no past history of it ever bouncing off that area. So why would you say that? And like I said, that'd be totally justified. It wouldn't be logical in that case. But here we do have proof, and we do have evidence that it has bounced from there before. So again, does that mean it's for sure going to bounce from there? No, but it's at least logical to think that it could, and you can build a trade plan around that. So let's see if the price can get down to that area. And if it does, that could be an interesting risk versus reward. From a resistance standpoint, if the price does start to work its way back upwards, keep an eye on that purple line there, the 50-day simple moving average. You can see recently it has been acting as resistance, so that'll be the key level that'll need to be broken above with any sort of bounce. But definitely an interesting trade setup going into next week. We'll see how it plays out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.